Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Wesley Side. Stepping back on the mic. Been a decent amount of time since I've been back on the mic, but the EMCC Lady Lions will be facing the Colin Lady Wolves tonight as we kick off the 23rd region of playoffs. EMCC coming in at the 6th seed as Colin the 11th, as we are about 2 minutes and 18 seconds here from tip-off. First, your starters for the visiting Colin Wolves will be number 10, Span, number 12, McGee, number 14, Sanders, number 23, McCrae, and 35, Gilbert. Your starters for the year EMCC Lions will be number 1, Shakira Wilson, number 3, Denasia Mitchell, number 5, Janessa Souza, number 15, Jamia Hollings, and number 30, Amaya Staples. We are under 2 minutes until we tip it off as we dive deep into postseason. It's the last day of March, but you can call it your own March Madness for you. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Testing, 1 2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are just moments away from tip-off, as we have just announced the starting lineups from each side. You can feel the energy in the building tonight. Hopefully the EMCC Lions can get this second round underway tonight and get the dub heading into the third. If they win tonight, or the winner of the night's game will play the winner of Itawamba Northwest. Northwest won against Northeast this Monday in the first round of the Region 23 tournament. And keep in mind, your EMCC Lady Lions are defending champions. As we are just about ready to roll. Hollings will be tipping for EMCC. And Sanders for Colin. Sanders wins the tip, and so does Colin as they gain possession. As Span will walk it up. Swings it to McGee. McGee down low to Gilbert. Gilbert pump face, goes over left too strong. Rebound comes down to Jamia Hollings. And up to Denasia Mitchell. Lions trying to go fast. Pulls it back out. Hollings, shot fake. Hasn't dribbled yet. Out to Janessa Souza. Souza right wing. Souza trying to feed Staples down low and just couldn't quite do it, but it was last touch by Colin, so it'll stay with the possession towards the Lions. Inbounding underneath their own basket to the right. Denasia Mitchell looking for some movement. Out to Hollings. Hollings going to settle for a long two-jumper. That one's going to hit off the back iron. Members bounce right there, and the Lions gain the lead early. They're going to get into a press right here, and Colin's trying to break it. They do. There's the handoff to Sanders. Sanders picks up her dribble, swings it to Span. Span, deep right wing. Span, bounce pass down low to McCray. McCray back to Gilbert. Gilbert goes up right hand, no good. Rebound, last is going to stay with Colin. Looks like Janessa caught it out of bounds. She thought it had hit off the Wolves player and already landed on the baseline, but I guess it did not. Nonetheless, it'll stay with Colin. McGee will inbound underneath their own basket. Kira Wilson, she's looking to go quick. Up ahead, Denasia Mitchell. Mitchell, deep left wing, drives baseline, tried to find Jamia Hollings down low, and it's intercepted from McGee as she heads the other way. McGee over to Sanders. Sanders drives baseline, right layups, no good, too strong. Rebound, Jamia Hollings. Hollings hands over to Denasia Mitchell, and she's going to slow it down a tad for the Lions. Colin in the man-to-man. Mitchell to Staples. Staples, left elbow, hands to Janessa Souza. Souza kicks out to Wilson. 5 on the shot clock. Wilson makes a nice move. There's the floater. Banks it home. She got it. 4-0 the score with 8:15 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Span. They break the press. Tried to feed Gilbert down low. Pass not being able to handle by Gilbert, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Colin, and the possession belongs to the Lions. Denasia swings over Janessa Souza. Souza looking for some movement. Up top to Wilson. Wilson to Denasia Mitchell. Mitchell, deep left wing. Up top, Janessa Souza thought about one. Now Shakira Wilson on the right wing. Wilson, up top, Mitchell. Mitchell's going to fire her first one. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Colin. Here comes Sanders the other way for the Wolves. Nice pass down low, but it's knocked out of bounds by Staples. Great read there from Staples. Staying on her. That one's intercepted from Shakira Wilson. Now back intercepted from Colin. It's still being poked around on the floor. Now Span way up ahead to Gilbert. Gilbert underneath the basket, and they finally got their first points of the game. Score 4-2 now. Here's Souza. Souza, deep right wing. Up top, Shakira Wilson's going to fire a three. That one's good. Ring it up, put 3 on the board. Shakira Wilson is 100% from deep. Her first shot's good. And answering on the other end is number 21. Excuse me, number 23. That's McCray with the layup. Count the foul. Or count the bucket and the foul as she heads to the line to try to finish out the three-point play. Sierra Jackson and Denasia Mitchell go back in, or at the score table to be checked in, as Kima Lancaster had entered the game for Mitchell momentarily. So the foul was on Staples. Sierra Jackson will replace her. And also number 12 will have a seat, McGee, for Colin. Free throw's good. And McCray will have a seat as well. Number 40 checks in, Esco, for her. Denasia Mitchell hands over to Shakira Wilson. Wilson to Markema Lancaster. Lancaster makes a nice crossover move. Dish out to Mitchell. Mitchell looking around. No foul called. Into the lane. Pull up jumper. That one's going to be no good. Thought she was going to get a nice roll there, but didn't. It just left it short and rolled off to the right. Here's Span. Span guarded by Kima Lancaster. Outside to Sanders. Here comes the double screen. Sanders outside to Esco. Esco goes up and is fouled on the shot. So she'll head to the line to shoot two. Number 30 is also checked in for Colin. That is Webster. Now we'll see Amari Strong for the Lady Lions for the first time tonight. She checks in for Sierra Jackson. As Esco's first one is good. She'll try to tie it with this one. 7-6 your score, 6:01 left to play here in the first quarter. Second one's up, too long, no good. Rebound, poked around, comes down to Kiana Thomas. Kiana swings it, right corner to Shakira Wilson. Wilson looking around, up top to Mitchell. Mitchell fakes right, goes left. Outside of Markema Lancaster. Lancaster crossover, drives baseline, and is fouled by Esco, it looks like. Right there, she drove baseline. Actually, they're going to give the foul to Young for Colin. Shakira Wilson will check out. Into Janessa Souza, back to Mitchell, back to Souza. Souza's going to line one up. Bang! She got it. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board. Janessa Souza for the Lady Lions. Colin doing a good job breaking this full court press from the line so far. As Span's going to drive throw up a crazy shot. Rebound comes down to Kiana Thomas. And a foul committed on Esco that time. That'll be Esco's first foul of the evening. The Lions hold a 4-point lead, 10-6 your score. Mitchell gets the call from Coach Thompson, slows it down a tad. Mitchell to Markema Lancaster. Kima fakes right, goes left. She's going to speed past her defender, now loses the handle, now back outside to Mitchell. Lions got to go fast. All the way to the basket goes Mitchell, and is fouled on the shot, I do believe. Let's see. We're going to give that one on Sanders for Colin. So a fresh 20 on the shot clock for the Lions. As we'll see number 3, Blue, check in for the first time tonight for Colin. And Sanders will have a seat. Mitchell aborts it to Souza. Souza dribbles right, pulls it back out, had a nice look, but decided to swing it out. Now she's going to get a wide open look. That one's going to be no good, too strong. Rebound comes down to Colin, and Blue handles it up the floor. Blue looking for some movement. Swings it to Span. Span in the corner to Webster. Webster, cross-court pass. That one's going to fly into the bleachers. Way out of bounds. Keep your head on a swivel over there, ladies and gentlemen. And possession goes towards the Lions. Denasia Mitchell walking it up the floor for the Lions. Mitchell feeds Kiana Thomas down low. Great post move. Goes up. Where is the foul? Nowhere to be called there as Esco gains the board. Thought Kiana Thomas got fouled there pretty hard, but the officials did not. Here's Span. Span picks up her dribble. And an offensive foul down low committed on Webster. Will turn it over back to the Lions. It goes. And we'll see Jamia Hollings check back in. Amaria Strong will take a break. Also, Span will check out. And I do believe Sanders is entered back into the contest for Colin. Denasia Mitchell to Souza. Souza back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell coming back right now. Now on the right wing. Picked up her dribble, down low, great feed to Jamia Hollings, and she's in the score stats tonight with her first bucket of the evening. Here's Young. That one almost stolen from Souza, but Sanders able to handle the pass. Sanders loses her dribble, regains it. Sanders in the corner to Young. Young looking around, goes left, up top to Blue. Blue thought about settling the one. She pulls it back out, picks up her dribble that time. Looking for a pass, picked up, and a foul called on Markema Lancaster. Number 23 and 35 will check in. That's McCray and Gilbert back in for Colin, as Webster and Esco will go have a seat. Lancaster checks out, and Staples comes back in for the Lions. In the corner for Blue. Blue in the corner, trying to feed the post. Great defense from Jamia Hollings, and it's stolen by Staples. Denasia Mitchell up ahead. Hollings, layup's good. Great sequence there from the Lions, and Colin wants a timeout. The energy's in the building, ladies and gentlemen, as we are in the Mac Jack tournament. 2:53 left to play here in the first quarter. 14-6 is your score. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Action, ladies and gentlemen, as we are fresh out of the Colin timeout. I want to correct myself, not the Mac Jack tournament. We're in the NJCAA Region 23 tournament, actually. My apologies there. Lions showing some pressure. Staples trying to get out of it. Staples comes left, and she does. Staples in the corner. Staples goes right, swings it outside to Sanders. Sanders looking around for some movement. Back over to Staples. Staples throws a lob down low to Sanders. And the layup was no good, but knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lions. Well, if Sanders was been able to dunk, Span placed it in about the exact spot where she would have needed it to be. McGee will check in. Young will have a seat. And pass not being able to be handled there by McGee as it's turned over. Possession back to EMCC. Denasia gets the call from Coach Thompson, and we're back in action. Here's Staples. Staples hands to Janessa Souza. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell looking around, surveying the floor. Out of Staples. 9 on the shot clock. To Janessa Souza. Souza looking around. Up top to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to fire a long three. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Staples. Great board there from her. And it's a fresh 20 for EMCC. Mitchell this time's going to go left wing. Trying to feed the post of Jamia Hollings. Jamia outside to Staples. Staples for 3. That one's good. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board for Jamia Staples. Amaya Staples, excuse me. Gilbert's going to drive. It's right into Staples' hands outside of her pass. And Staples is fouled hard by Sanders. EMCC looking strong here as we wind down the first quarter with $1:26 left to play here in the first quarter. Sanders will check out. Blue will replace her. And EMCC has entered the bonus. So 2 shots coming here from Staples from the line. First time the Lions have been to the line tonight. Crowd gets silent. Pom-poms in the air. First one's up and no good. Way short. Jamia Hollings will check out. Kiana Thomas. Excuse me, they just replaced spots back there. Both of them were already on the floor. Second one's up and good. 1 of 2 from the line that time. Span trying to break the pressure. Gives it to Gilbert. Gilbert up ahead to Blue. And they break it that time with pretty ease. That one's almost a backcourt violation. Nice save there from Span. Regaining possession of the pass. McRae over to Young. Excuse me, that's actually McGee. And a foul committed down low on Kiana Thomas, I do believe. No, it's going to be on Denasia Mitchell. No, excuse me, that was on Kiana Thomas. Kiana Thomas will check out. And Amari Strong will check in. Blue gets it in, and she traveled. The turnover gets EMCC back the ball. It's 18-6 as we approach just above a minute. Now at a minute left to play. And they're going to call Denasia Mitchell for the carry. Didn't quite see that one myself. Shakira Wilson at the scores table checks in for Mitchell. Span up top. 54 seconds left to play. They give to Gilbert. Back over to McGee. McGee drives right, goes up, shot's no good. Rebound, and over the back called on Gilbert. And we'll be shooting 2 at the other end. Tamia Hollings, first one's up and good. And now a warning on the Co-Lin coach. Looks like there was some jawing back and forth between him and the official. Second one rims in and out, no good. With 42 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. EMCC 19-6. A deep 3 from Gilbert. That one's going to be good. Nice shot there from Gilbert. Trying to keep her girls in this one. Lead is still at double digits at 10 for EMCC. 22 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. About 3 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Janessa Souza comes back right. Got to get a shot off. This is it, Shakira Wilson. She throws up a prayer, and it's going to be a shot clock violation with 3.5 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. So Co-Lin will get the last shot, or have a chance at it at least. Into Span. Got to get it off. She does. And that one's no good. A little bit too strong from McGee. And at the end of the first quarter, Lions lead by 10, 19-9. Your score. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, as we start the second quarter here in this second round where EMCC Lions are facing off the Colin Lady Wolves. And with a commanding 10-point lead after the end of the first quarter, score is 19-9 as we kick off the second. Jamia Hollings hands over to Denasia Mitchell. Mitchell tried to go to the basket, and she's called for the travel. Well, she got tied up down there a little bit. Gilbert able to break the press. Hands over back to Span. Give to Sanders up top. Sanders can't handle the pass, and it's stolen by Denasia Mitchell. McGee couldn't quite handle that one. Bounce pass down low to Staples. Staples hands over to Jamia Hollings. Hollings wide open. Janessa Souza for three. That one's good. Ring it up. Put three on the board. Great shot from Janessa Souza. Here's Span for Colin trying to break the press this time. Great job by Staples right there, not forcing a shot and dishing it back outside Jamia Hollings, and a better look from Janessa Souza. McGee goes up, no good. Rebound Sanders, her layup's no good. Rebound poked around, comes down to Denasia Mitchell's hands. Mitchell going quickly, pulls it back out. Top wing, wide open Janessa Souza again. Man, she needed to shoot that one. Jamia Hollings going to settle for one. That one's good. Crowd erupts. Ring it up. Put three on the board. And a timeout from Colin. 25-9, a 6-0 run to start the second quarter. 8:36 left to play in the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, as the second quarter is already getting exciting from EMCC as they have shot 2 threes and made 2 threes. A 6-0 run to start the second quarter so far. Here's McGee outside to McCray. McCray swings it to Sanders. Sanders outside to Span. Span trying to answer one of her own. That one's way short, no good. Shot clock doesn't reset, didn't hit the rim. Rebound came down to Colin. Great defense there from Jamia Hollings. Gilbert has it. Drives left. Shot's going to be no good. Rebound to Denasia Mitchell. Lions have a 5-on-4. Mitchell's going to pull it out and settle down for a second. Janessa Souza. Crowd gets really silent. Souza up top. Hands over Shakira Wilson. Wilson to Staples. Staples to Mitchell. Mitchell gives it to Jamia Hollings. Hollings trying to post up. Staples from deep. That one's good. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board for EMCC. Colin breaking the press again. Here's Sanders. Sanders outside to Gilbert. Gilbert's going to drive baseline. She goes up and is fouled. From Jamia Hollings. I think it's going to be on the floor, though. Tamara Alexander will check in for the Lions for the first time tonight. Shakira Wilson will go have a seat. So Colin will shoot 2 here. Kiana Thomas will check in, and so will Sierra Jackson. Jamia Hollings and Staples will have a seat as they get some ovations from the crowd. 2 shots coming from Gilbert. First one's up and good. Second one up. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Kiana Thomas. Almost loses the handle there. They give Denasia Mitchell up ahead. Alexander. Bounce pass down low is intercepted from Gilbert, and here comes Colin the other way. Span hands it to McGee. McGee to McCray. McCray to Sanders. Sanders looking around for some movement and tried to hit Span coming off that curl. And the pass just too much to handle. And it turns over back to EMCC it goes. Mitchell will check out, and Markema Lancaster will come in. Under 7 minutes to play here in the rest of the first half. Janessa Souza. Dribbling left now. Picks up her dribble. Hands over to Alexander. Alexander, where's the foul? Knocked to the floor. Hands over to Jackson. Sierra Jackson looking around. Give to Alexander. Alexander's going to drive baseline and can't handle her own dribble. And Alexander will check out. Shakira Wilson will check in. Span. Up ahead of McCray. Able to break the press again. Back to Span it goes. Hands off to Sanders. Sanders up top to Gilbert. Gilbert to McGee. McGee down low to Sanders. Sanders, nice move. Layup's good. Sanders with a nice little post move, able to finish the layup there. Score 28-12 now. Kima Lancaster picks up her dribble now to Janessa Souza. Souza pulls it out. 13 to shoot. Gets the call from Coach Thompson. Goes left. Janessa thought about settling to one. Kicks it out. Shakira Wilson. Wilson throws up a prayer. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Colin. Here comes Span the other way. Span to Gilbert. Gilbert's going to settle into a long one. That one's no good. Rebound poked around. Knocked out of Kiana Thomas's hands. And the layup is good from McCray. This one far from being over, ladies and gentlemen. They've cut it to 14 now. Kiana Thomas gets at the elbow. Jumper is no good off to the left. Rebound comes down to McCray, and Colin's coming the other way once again. Here's Sanders. Sanders looking to go coast to coast. That shot is no good, too strong. Gets her own rebound outside. McCray for three. That one's no good, too short. Rebound comes down to Shakira Wilson this time. Wilson thought about driving, now pulls it back out. Trying to feed the post down low. Sierra Jackson does. Great pump fake at the basket there to avoid Gilbert's blocked shot. And the layup is good. EMCC been quiet there for a minute. Finally answered with one of their own. Here comes Span down the center of the lane. Layup's good. Janessa Souza this time. Deep left wing. Looking around for some movement. Into Kiana Thomas. Thomas dribbles one time, hands over to Lancaster. Lancaster has it swatted from behind, regains possession. Kiana Thomas, that shot's no good, way off to the right. And rebound comes down to Colin. Here's McGee. She pulls it out, swings it over to Sanders. Sanders to a cutting Gilbert. One dribble, and she traveled. Man, she tripped over her own feet right there. And pretty much a new team coming in for the Lions. Staples, Mitchell, and Jamia Hollings check in. Only ones who stay are Janessa Souza and Shakira Wilson for the Lions. So your starting lineup back on the floor for EMCC. As we approach under 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. 30-16 is your score. Here's Hollings. Hollings hands over to Shakira Wilson. Great feed down low. Layup's good from Jamia Hollings. Blue is also checked in for Colin. And so has Esco. Blue makes a nice crossover move into the lane. Layup's good. Nice touch off the glass. Kind of seems like EMCC getting away from their identity. It's get the good look from deep most of the time and play excellent defense. Here in the last few, I'd say about 3 minutes or so, EMCC just getting away from that great defense they always play, and a foul committed This time it's going to be on Webster. That's Webster's second foul for Colin. Into Shakira Wilson. Wilson on top to Sousa. Sousa picks up a dribble, hands over to Jamia Hollings. Hollings faces, dribbles twice, spin move, fade away is blocked from Webster. Rebound comes down to Esco. Esco hands over to Span. Span trying to go quick. Now pulls it out, gives to Young, and a kickball violation on Denasia Mitchell. They tried to be aware there because I believe Webster would have had a wide open lay-in right there. Young outside to Webster. Webster hands over to Span. Span hard off the screen. Blue's going to fire three. That one's no good. Rebound, poked around, and it's going to go the other way. Esco called for over the back. That is Esco's second. As Mitchell walks it up the floor for the Lions. Deep right wing. Up top, Shakira Wilson. Wilson fakes right, goes left. Step back. Here's Staples now. Staples to Mitchell. Mitchell down low to Jamia Hollings. Hollings looking to go to work. She goes up too short. Man, it looked good from up here in the crow's nest. But no good. And coming the other way is Colin. Here's Span now. Span up top to Young. Young goes left, hands over to Blue. Blue trying to feed the post of Esco, and a kickball violation again on Denasia Mitchell. Markema Lancaster will check in for Wilson. And inbounding it underneath the basket will be Colin, will be Blue. Blue looking to get it in. Looking into Esco. Esco fires the little short 7-foot jumper, and it's going to be the last touch by EMCC. Jamia Hollings was trying to hand it off to Denasia Mitchell, and Mitchell just wasn't quite looking for it just yet. And it rolled off her fingertips and out of bounds. Colin has to get it in. They aborted the Span. Fresh 30 on the clock for him, too. And, yes, she did step out of bounds. Blue was trying to handle the pass. Just couldn't quite keep her feet in bounds. Trying to look like a wide receiver over there. And a timeout called by the Lady Lions. We'll take a break as well. $1:34 left to play here in the second quarter. 32-18 is your score. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, as we are fresh out of the EMCC timeout. It'll be the Lions ball. Mitchell trying to get this one in. They do. Down low to Staples. Staples one dribble outside to Sousa. Sousa picks it up back outside to Mitchell. 13 to shoot. $1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. Mitchell dribbles. Had it almost taken away. Outside to Sousa. Sousa to Jamia Hollings. Hollings trying to make a move. Staples has to get off a quick one. That one's too short. Rebound falls in the middle of some EMCC players. Trying to pick it up is Colin. They do. Checked in underneath my nose was number 24, Jana Case. Over to Blue now, under a minute to play. Tried to feed the post and off of Sousa's foot and out of bounds. Blue into Esco. Esco goes up, no good. Great defense there from Staples. Gets the rebound as well. And a foul committed, called on Webster. I do believe that'll be her third. .46 seconds left to play. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell deep left wing. Mitchell looking around for some movement. It's into Souza. Almost stolen that time from Span. Great defense from Span. Loses the handle with Souza. Into Staples. And a push on Esco. That'll be Esco's third as well. McCray will go to check in for Esco. And Jamia Hollings, and she's going to get called for the travel right there. She pump faked her shot and took a few steps after that. 24.6 seconds left to play here in the first half as Colin breaks the pressure. Blue with a crossover move. Hands over to Span. No shot clock this time. It's expired. The three from Case was off the mark, way to the left. MCC is going to get the last shot. 2 seconds, 1 second. Mitchell, step back jumper is going to be short, no good. And we'll head into the locker room. EMCC leads 32-18. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC basketball. We got the second half action coming up next. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, as we are about to get the second half underway. Leading scorers in the first half for your EMCC Lions, Jamia Hollings had 12 points, 4 rebounds. Amaya Staples had 7 points, 2 threes, and 4 rebounds as well. And Janessa Souza has 6 points on 2 threes. A combined of 6 threes in the first half for your Lady Lions. Kalen will have possession. Sanders to the basket, too hard off the glass. Rebound comes down to Janessa Souza. Souza looking to go quick to Denasia Mitchell. Mitchell thought about driving baseline, pulls it back out. Down low to Jamia Hollings. Outside to Mitchell. Back to Hollings, down low. Hollings going to work, is fouled, shot no good. To the line to shoot 2 goes Jamia Hollings. Trying to add to her point total of 12 tonight. First one up and good. Second one up and good as well. Copeland did a nice job of breaking that full court press from EMCC. The first in the first half of things. And a foul called there on Janessa Souza. Sorry about my long pause there. I was looking to see who the foul was committed on. And it was Janessa Souza. And a legal screen called on McCray. And it'll turn it back over to EMCC. It goes. Here's Mitchell. Slowly brings it up the floor. Now comes left. Oh. Here's Jamia Hollings. Hollings faces, dribbles, spin, fakes, goes up. Beautiful move to the basket from Jamia Hollings. She has 16 now, your leading scorer so far for tonight. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert dribbling out of some pressure there. Now hands off to Span. Span swings it to Sanders. Sanders comes left, hard baseline, goes up. Shot is no good, and is fouled by Jamia Hollings. First one up from Sanders, and it's good. Second one up and good as well. It's the first time for tonight that Colin has went 2 for 2 at the free throw line. EMCC able to break the pressure. Nice crossover move. Beautiful move from Denasia Mitchell. In the corner, Wilson to Souza. Man, Souza's got to shoot that through. Coach Thompson wanted it badly to be shot. On the floor, fouled from McGee. It'll stay with the EMCC. Man, that one ruptured the crowd a tad bit as Mitchell just beautifully made some nice moves and had a nice pass out to the corner. And Shakira Wilson made the right pass. Here's Hollings outside. Souza for 3. That one's going to be no good, too strong. Rebound comes down to Sanders for Colin the other way. And Souza decided to pass out of it. She had a nice open shot. Gilbert goes up, no good. Rebound comes down to Staples. Staples to Mitchell. Mitchell in the corner to Wilson. Wilson going to fire one from deep. That one's no good, way off the mark. Rebound trying to come down to Janessa Souza. And it was last touched by Colin. And it'll stay with EMCC. Jamia Hollings, also known as Sticks on the team, will check out. And Sierra Jackson will come in. Up top is Mitchell. 10 to shoot. Picks up a dribble. Up top, Janessa Souza. Souza comes left. Hands off to Wilson. Wilson, nice crossover move into the lane. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Gilbert. Sanders on the other end, very shaken up for Colin. And she will hobble off the floor. Badly shaken up. Thoughts and prayers are with her as she makes her way to the sideline. Mr. Steve, our trainer here at EMCC, checking on her. Left hand layup is good from McCray. Team of Lancaster will head to the score table to be checked in. Hand to Wilson. Shakira Wilson looking for some movement. Up top is Mitchell. Mitchell to Souza. Souza, stop, pop. Ooh, just too strong, no good. Great look there from Janessa Souza. Can't complain about that shot. Here's McGee. McGee hands over to Span. Span down low to Gilbert. Gilbert goes up strong. Great defense there from from Sierra Jackson. Here comes Mitchell, coast to coast, one-on-one. Goes up, no good. Rebound comes down to Staples. Staples is fouled. Shot no good. To the line to shoot two. Will go Amaya Staples. 6:33 left to play here in the third quarter. EMCC leads 36-22. Make sure to tune in to tomorrow's matchup as the men's of the Region 23 in JCAA will match up with Southwest. Number 6 EMCC men's will match up with number 11 Southwest, as the first one's good there from Staples. And the winner of that will play the winner of East Central and Hines. So make sure to tune in to that one tomorrow. Tip-off will be at 6 o'clock. Second one good from Staples as well. Checking in now will be Kiana Thomas for Staples. Span able to dribble out of the pressure this time from EMCC. Staples up top. Give to Esco. Esco looking around. Now in the corner to Young. Young back to McGee. McGee back to Span. Span trying to feed Esco down low in the post. Esco goes up strong. Can't get the roll she wanted. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Sierra Jackson. Here's Denasia Mitchell. Mitchell in the corner. Wilson finds a cutting Kima Lancaster and a better pass to Sierra Jackson as her layup's no good. Kima probably had the better look there, but she thought Jackson was cutting all the way to the basket. And she kind of hesitated. Esco goes up that time. That was no good once again. Sierra Jackson comes away with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell, top of the key. Over to Wilson. Wilson tried to bounce pass down low to Kiana Thomas, and it's knocked away from McCray. Webster and Gilbert will check in. Esco and McCray will check out. So Beeline's ball underneath the basket. Kiana Thomas gets the inbound to Wilson now and knocked out of bounds once again by Span. It'll stay with the EMCC. Into Wilson. Wilson looking around. Wilson dribble left, crossover. Kiana Thomas. Pump fakes, goes up. Shot is good. Count the foul. Count the basket and the foul to the line. They're trying to finish out the three-point play. Great move to the basket there from Kiana Thomas. And you know you got a great coach like Coach Thompson. When a player finishes through the contact, gets the foul, count the bucket. And she was like, hey, great move, but could have done a little bit better. Could have went left there with the easier look instead of fading. Great shot, though. Kyan Thomas finishes it out and makes the free throw right on. This one up ahead to Blue. Blue pulls it out as they break the pressure. Barely this time from Cohen. Here's Sanders. Sanders outside to Young. Swings it to Blue. Blue feeds the post of Gilbert down low. Left-hand layups. Nice. Good there from Gilbert. Nice move there from Gilbert down low. Mitchell up ahead to Wilson. Wilson thinking about one. Now back outside to Mitchell. Back to Wilson. Wilson trying to come left. Good feed from Kiana Thomas. She goes up. No good. Too strong. Rebound. Poked out of bounds by Sanders. It'll stay with EMCC. An update for me from the Northwest and Itawamba game. Upset alert. The number 14th seed is trying to upset number 3 seed. Great shot from Kiana Thomas. Right there at the elbow. She had to get it off before the shot clock expired. But 36-29, Northwest leads at the half as they are 14th seed trying to knock off Itawamba. Jamia Honlings will check in for Kiana Thomas. Up top to Gilbert. Gilbert goes left. Ducks her shoulder down into the contact of Sierra Jackson. No foul is called. And nonetheless, it's 2 points for Gilbert and for Colin. Nice cutting Sierra Jackson, but can't hang on to the pass. She has it knocked away by Sanders. Sanders up ahead to Blue. Gilbert on the ground. She seems to be shaken up. Pass down low to Sanders. Sanders is no good. Rebound, Span. Span was never touched and was able to get the rebound. Span going to fire for 3. That one's no good. Rebound, it's over the back, called on Young. And now they will check up on Gilbert for Colin to see what's happening there. Gilbert able to walk on their own power and collapse from here at the people at home for EMCC. McCray will check in. Kiana Thomas will check in as well, and so will Janessa Souza. Sierra Jackson and Mitchell go have a seat. So to the line to shoot 2 will be Shakira Wilson. First one up, no good, way off the mark, too strong. Second one up and good from Wilson. Makes it 44-26, EMCC leads. Here's Young. Swings it over to Span. Span trying to give it to Sanders down low, and she couldn't handle the pass. Here's Kima Lancaster in the corner to Souza. Souza, Lancaster, deep 2. That one's good, right on target. Lancaster, she sometimes hesitates. She's got a great jumper on her. She sometimes hesitates, though, and tries to look for the pass first. Most definitely a pass first type player. Nothing wrong with that, but a great look there from Kima Lancaster. She was right on target. Pushes the largest lead of the night is 20 for MCC. McCray swings it in the corner to Blue. Trying to feed Sanders down low. Sanders goes baseline, goes up, no good. Rebound. Last touch by Sanders as it goes out of bounds. Gilbert will check in. For McCray. A big comeback for ICC as they came all the way back, and now Northwest only leads by 2. Janessa Souza hands over to Kima Lancaster. Lancaster still trying to hang on to the handle. tried to find Kiana Thomas down low, and a travel called on Span. It'll turn it back over to EMCC. Kiana Thomas trying to get the pass, trying to handle the pass there from Kima Lancaster, and just couldn't quite do it. Try to get it in Jamia Hollings. Souza regains possession. Kiana Thomas, deep two. That one's good, right on target. Great deep two jumper from Kiana Thomas. Here's Sanders now. Sanders spins, goes up, and is fouled by Kiana Thomas. Count the basket and the foul. So to the line, they're trying to finish out a three-point play is Sanders. Shots up and good, and Sanders finishes out the three-point play. Nice to see Sanders back up and moving. By the way, she was injured earlier in the third quarter. Lancaster trying to scrape some pressure from Span. Hands over to Alexander. Alexander called for the offensive foul as she pushed off of Span. Sanders walks it up the floor. Hands over to Span. Span trying to feed Gilbert down low. Great defense there from Kiana Thomas. Other way, here comes Shakira Wilson with the handle. Wilson down low to Hollings. Hollings layup is good. Jamia Hollings adding to that scores total. I do believe she's got 18 now. Sanders spin move, gets the roll she wanted. And Sanders, after getting shaken up earlier in the third corner, is coming back strong. She has the last 6 for Colin. That three's no good from Hollings. Under a minute to play. Here's Sanders. Beautiful pass down low to Gilbert, and the basket is good. Here's Lancaster. 10 to shoot. Up top to Wilson. Now 7 to shoot. Nice crossover move. Tried to find Hollings down low, able to regain her dribble. Hollings goes up, no good. Rebound Hollings again. She got it that time. Jamia Hollings able to stick with it, as Colin couldn't quite get a rebound right there. That one goes flying out of bounds. Alexander was the last one to touch it for the Lions. It'll stay with Colin with 4.7 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Into Sanders. Sanders outside. Blue wide open three at the buzzer. No good. And we will head to the fourth quarter. EMCC with a commanding lead. 52-33 is the score. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, as we start the fourth quarter. EMCC has a commanding lead at 52-33 as we are in this second round of the NJCAA Region 23 tournament. Alexander in the corner. Jamia Hollings fakes, goes up, good, banked it home. EMCC still showing pressure. As Gilbert all the way to the basket, and an offensive foul by Gilbert. Great job by Kima Lancaster, staying in there, taking the hit for the Lions. Here's Kima Lancaster now. Lancaster picks up her dribble. Wilson got to fire one from deep. That one's good. Right on target. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board for EMCC. Colin trying to break this press. They do. Outside to McGee. McGee all the way to the basket. She had a wide open layup look and was trying to find Sanders down low for some reason. Be turned over back to EMCC. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break as well. 8:55 left to play here in tonight's contest. 57-33. Your EMCC Lady Lions lead. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, as here EMCC leads 57-33, taking care of business, over the 11th seed, Colin, as EMCC comes in this one as a 6 seed. After Northwest winning by 7 at the break, now they trail by 7. 56-49 is the score. Janessa Souza trying to break this Colin pressure up ahead. Kima Lancaster can't handle the pass. And it's turned over, back to Colin it goes. Here's McCray. Colin breaks the pressure with ease. Now McGee. McGee pulls it back outside. Now top to Sanders. Sanders back to McGee. McGee trying to find Gilbert down low. Gilbert goes up right. Nice job by Kiana Thomas. Deflecting the shot. And now here's Janessa Souza. Souza goes right side. Down low to Kiana Thomas. Back outside to Souza. Souza. Alexander up top for 3. That one's good. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board for Miss Alexander. 60-33 the score. EMCC is almost looking for a 30-point lead here tonight. Wide open 3 from McGee. That one's good. She answers with one of her own. Colin hasn't shot many threes. That's turned over. Maria Strong goes up and is fouls McGee, and McGee will head to the line to shoot 2. Strong and Alexander will check out. Mitchell and Hollings will check in for EMCC. To the line to shoot 2. First one's up and good from McGee. Second one up and good as well. Makes it 60-38. Up ahead to Kima Lancaster. Lancaster tried to dish it down low to Kiana Thomas. Rebound poked around. And it's last touched by Hollings, and he'll turn it back over to Colin. Colin breaks the pressure with ease again. Gilbert to here's Span to the basket. That one's no good, too strong. Rebound comes down to Kima Lancaster. Whistle blows. Looks like there's going to be a foul called on McCray. Blue will check in for the Lady Wolves. Souza makes a nice behind-the-back move and breaks the pressure from McGee. Now settles it back outside. Hand off to Mitchell. Mitchell goes left, pulls it back outside. Kyle Thomas swipes through right, bangs it hard off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Span. Span looking to go coast to coast. That one's blocked. Kima Lancaster comes away with the rebound. Great defense from Janessa Souza. Lancaster outside to Mitchell. Mitchell, baseline jumper. That one's no good. Rebound, fought for. It's going to go out of bounds. Sanders was the last one that touched it. It'll stay down on the MCC side of the things. Mitchell in the Kyle Thomas. Now to Lancaster. Mitchell back up top. Both teams have stayed in the man-to-man all night. Trying to feed Hollings down low. There was just a bunch of traffic right there as Mitchell got to make a smarter pass. It was last touched by Hollings out of bounds. It went. Here's McGee. McGee, pull-up jumper from deep. That one's no good. Off the short. Kyle Thomas up ahead to Hollings. Hollings, 1-2. Shot's good. Mia Hollings gets 2 back for EMCC. And here's McGuinn again. McGee, excuse me. McGee down the center of the lane. Trying to hand it off to Sanders. Sanders outside the blue. Blue for 3. That one's short, no good. Right into Sanders' hands. Sanders dribbles one time, goes up. It's fouled. Count the basket. Sanders to the line to try and finish out the three-point play. It's up and good. Sanders definitely the leading scorer tonight for. And jump ball called as the inbounds pass was stolen by Colin. And it'll possession error points towards Colin. Wolves trying to get it in. They do the blue. Blue picks up her dribble. Outside to Span now. Span dribbles left wing. Has it poked away. Great defense there from Kima Lancaster. Up ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Staples. Staples pulls it out. Now Kima Lancaster to Kyle Thomas. Down low to Hollings. Hollings going to work. Too short, no good on the post move. Here's Sanders. Sanders loses the handle as she went to drive. Here's McGee now. McGee for 3. That one's way off the mark. Too short. Rebound comes down to Lancaster. Lancaster dribbling fast. Trying to go coast to coast. Beautiful dump off to Hollings. Hollings goes up, misses the layup. And the rebound comes down to Esco. Colin headed the other way. Span up ahead to Blue. Blue. That one's too short. As it hit the top of the backboard up there, and it'll be possession Lions. With under 5 minutes to play, 62-41. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break as well. 4:48 with the play here in tonight's contest. 62-41 is your score. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Another scores update for you at Itawamba Community College. They are winning 64-55 as they are in the fourth quarter. As the winner of that one will face, more than likely, EMCC, as they have a 21-point lead with just 4:48 left to play here in tonight's contest. Tries to get it in, Shakira Wilson. She does. Here's Staples. Staples stops at the three-point line, pulls it back out, hands over to Souza. Yeah, Souza's going to slow it down for us. Souza dribbles hard left. And Janessa, a foul called on Span. Yeah, that's Span's third. As Gilbert will check back in for Esco. Souza into Staples. 20 to shoot. Back to Souza, Souza, top of the key, comes back right. Souza in the corner to Staples. Staples, step back jumper, way off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down the case for Colin. Here's Sanders. Sanders. And a foul committed on Janessa Souza on the floor. Sanders into Gilbert. Gilbert to Span. Span down low to Sanders. Sanders faces, loses the handle. Now Shakira Wilson comes away with the steal. Wilson, nice crossover move. She stops, pops, too short. Rebound, Kiana Thomas. Her layup's no good. Rebound poked around. Comes down to Sierra Jackson, and she is fouled on the shot. So to the line, she will go to shoot two. First one's up and good. Second one on its way. That one's good as well from Sierra Jackson. She makes both. Under 4 minutes to play, 3:52 to be exact. 64-41, EMCC leads here in the fourth quarter. In the corner for three is Case. That one's too strong, no good. Rebound comes down to Staples. Staples over to Souza. Souza. Buys baseline, kicks it out to Wilson. Wilson into the lane, shot's good. Nice floater there from Shakira Wilson. Here's Blue. She crosses over into the lane. And a foul committed on Staples. Got a tight one in Fulton, ladies and gentlemen. Northwest has cut it to 6. 65-59 over there in the fourth quarter. Shot no good from McCray. Rebound comes down to Hollings. Here comes the lines the other way. Here's Souza up top. Souza in the corner. Staples thought about one. Pulls it back outside to Souza. Back to Staples. She's going to fire at that time. That was way long, no good. Rebound comes down to McGee. McGee hands over to Gilbert. Gilbert, spin move into the lane. Tried to find Case outside. Case regains the handle. Hands it over to McGee. McGee into the lane. Shot's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Hollings. And here comes Souza the other way for the Lions. Souza in the corner to Staples. Staples back up top to Souza. Long three from Souza. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Gilbert. Case going to fire another three. That one's no good. Rebound. Comes down to Staples. Up to Souza. Souza looking around. She's going to pull it out. 2 minutes left to play. And a timeout by Coach Thompson. 2 minutes left to play here in Keycur Coliseum. 66-41. EMCC taking care of business tonight. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. EMCC will have possession. Over to Alexander it goes. Now Shakira Wilson up top. Crossover, nice job. Into the lane, to the basket. Too strong off the glass. Rebound comes down to Colin as Gilbert heads the other way. Gilbert, top of the key. Hands over to a new face who's checked in. That's Smith for Colin. Smith, or Case down low to Gilbert. Gilbert goes up hard off the glass with the left hand, and it's good. Kima Lancaster. Top of the key. Now down in the corner. Pulls it back out. Up top to Alexander. Alexander thought about one. Now goes into the lane. Goes up and is fouled hard. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Northwest down by 5 now. 67-62. Keeping you updated on that game so much because the winner of that one will play EMCC. On April 5th. First one's up and good from Alexander. Second one's good as well. 1:15 left to play here in the fourth quarter tonight for the Lions as they will seal the deal. Here's Gilbert. Long three from Case. She got that one. Case been going to keep shooting them, I reckon. 1 of 4 from field goals. There's under a minute to play. Lions can pretty much dribble them out. Comes Kima off the. Now Sierra Jackson trying to field Mario Strong down low. It's blocked by Case. And Smith coming the other way for Colin. Over to Gilbert. Gilbert for three. She got that one too. Comes Kima Lancaster. Trying to answer with one. No, Shakira Wilson won't take the shot. And you can pretty much call this one a wrap. Lancaster goes up and is fouled, so to the line to shoot two she will go with 14 seconds left to play. Lancaster's first one's up and no good, too strong. Second one up and good. 14 seconds left here in tonight's ball game as EMCC is going to get the win. And still being poked around, Strong gonna hold it. And as we reach triple zeros, EMCC takes care of business tonight, wins 69-49 is your final score. Your player of the game, Miss Jamia Hollings, as she racked up 22 points in total points tonight. 69-49 is your final score. It's looking like, at the moment with 2 minutes left to play, in Fulton, Mississippi. ICC leads 69-62. It's looking like the next matchup for your Lady Lions will be against Itawamba. But an awesome job tonight. Thank you to Reese, my cameraman and producer. 69-49 is your final score of tonight's matchup. EMCC wins and stays in the tournament. Thank you for listening tonight. You're listening to EMCC Basketball. I'm Wesley Sides. Good night, everybody.